Frontier actually listened. Last week, Frontier on their monthly Unlocked stream said that they are bringing back the Deluxe Upgrade Pack for console players, a pack that you could originally only get if you pre-ordered the game. And this Thursday, September 5th, it will return, allowing players to have a second chance to get the pack if they missed out on it the first time. In this short video, I'm going to give my personal thoughts on the pack and its content so that maybe I can help your decision of buying it or maybe not. So let's just jump right into it. So in this pack, you get just 3 species, the Pygmy Hippo, the Thompson's Gazelle, and the one and only Komodo Dragon. It also comes with some beautiful screenshots for wallpapers and the original soundtrack of the game, but let's be honest, you're probably here for the animals. Now, I looked at the Steam store and how much it costs, and this pack costs on Steam $13.49, which to me is kind of ridiculous considering how the regular packs cost around $10 and come with way more. You either get like 8 animals or 5 animals and a bunch of scenery. But in this pack it's $13 and you just get 3 animals and a couple bonus things. Nonetheless, the pack does come with some pretty popular picks, especially the Komodo Dragon, which is what I would consider the star of the pack. Obviously with only 3 animals there really isn't too much I can review for this pack, but we will talk about all 3 animals, working our way from the least favorited to the most favorited. So starting off with the Thompson's Gazelle, an animal that is generally well known by many, but it isn't that unique of an animal. The model for the Gazelle is fine, it's about the same amount of detail the rest of the base game animals have, seeing as this was probably made at the same time as those were. Obviously none of these deluxe animals compare to the DLC animals we have gotten recently, like the quality of them. Like if you compare like the details of like the Wysant or the Wolverine or whatever from the Eurasia pack to something we would have gotten all the way back in 2020 or 2019, obviously it's not really going to compare, and 2019's version is going to be a lot worse in terms of the quality, but that doesn't necessarily make it bad. The base game does already offer a lot of ungulates though, especially African ones. In the base game you have the Bongo, Zebra, Nyala, Okapi, Springbok, Gemsbok, Bactrian Camo, Wildebeest, African Buffalo, and so on. So there are a lot of other options for African ungulates, especially antelopes. If I'm being honest, you would probably end up using the gazelle as a filler species with other African animals, similar to how you would use a zebra or like the springbok, which if that's what you want to use it for, then great. But if you want something more unique, then this one's not really it. And I would suggest you look at the next animal we have, because next is the Pygmy Hippo. Automatically a way more useful and unique animal added to the roster, especially compared to the gazelle. While you can mix other animals with the Pygmy Hippo, I believe it does have a couple interspecies enrichment animals. You can also just separate them, make them their own enclosure. Obviously we do have the hippopotamus already in the base game, so it's not groundbreakingly new. Like it's not like, oh my god, it's the first hippo we've ever gotten, we have to get this. However, it does add more options and variety to the African roster, so there's that. The model looks great and still stacks decently actually against some of the newer animal models we've gotten recently. I would argue it's the best designed one of the pack, but I think the dragon just tips the scales just a bit. Haha, scales. Overall, a solid addition to the roster. And finally, the king himself, the Komodo Dragon. Absolute stunner. Looks great, looks awesome. It's an iconic species that carries the pack, at least for me. There really isn't that much I can say about this one. It's from Asia, adding more variety to your Asian sections. It's just a solid addition, overall. Anyway, yeah, those are my quick thoughts on the animals. That's really all the pack actually comes with. I mean, I could look at the wallpapers and stuff, but I don't really think anybody really cares too much about that. Overall, is the pack worth it? I would say, if you really want the animals or a certain animal, go for it. But if you're just looking for more animals in general, then definitely look at other packs, because they cost a couple bucks less and have more animals. Just looking at the value of the pack itself, it has good contents, good animals, but way overpriced. If I were a console player, I would wait for it to come on sale since it's only 3 animals, but like I said, if you really want one or more of the animals, then go for it. I'm not going to stop you, obviously. Anyway, that's going to be all for this video. I hope this little review helped. I know it was quite a short review. I just wanted to go over the animals and talk about them. I will be making another review of the Tropical and Arid bundle coming up in a few weeks. So if you're a console player and if you want to see that, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that when I release it. It'll probably go in a couple weeks. I think the last one we did, like the Africa and Grasslands bundle, we did like a week before it released. So I'll probably do something similar to that again, probably the week before it launches. So I can hopefully help you guys decide if you want to get that. Yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.